We found love in paradise. We have two beautiful children, one on his way to gold. But with both of us on the go and weight keeping us down, it's difficult to keep up. But we're committed to be fit, to be there for our children. This is our story, our journey of living life in paradise. After weeks of working out, Frank and I decided it was time for a checkup at the IHP Medical Clinic. We met with Dr. Lewis Cruz. The past 4 weeks, I lost 11 pounds.
Okay. And have you noticed that the dizziness is more significant since in the last 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you staying hydrated?
Yes.
It shows that the diet and the exercise is working.
Okay.
Because before that, it was getting high.
It was getting high. Okay.
Yeah.
And when was that? 4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
It was borderline or?
It was already up.
Okay.
My my pulse at rest was about 100.
Oh wow, yeah. That's
so
fine.
coming down to 64. That's very good.
Yeah.
He actually had to count the whole minute. Then my BP was elevated. You know, I was running.
Do you know what the numbers were?
I believe the last time I checked was 140 over, might have been over 102, like that.
Okay.
So to go down to 130 something, over 70 something, it's come down.
Since we started our journey, in 4 weeks, Frank lost 16 pounds, myself 11. But Dr. Cruz is quick to point out it's not all about what we see on the scale.
A lot of people tend to focus on the numbers as far as the scale numbers, but what matters is how the clothes are fitting, how you are feeling, because muscle does way more than fat. And if you are building muscle, that the scale may not change as rapidly as you want it to. But what's going on throughout the day is that your muscle is burning more energy than that fat. So you just gotta sort of not get too focused on the numbers, the scale. I mean, I think that's very good. You have to sort of start somewhere, but staying with it is the challenging part. And so once you're sort of reach your goal weight, try not to, a few times is okay to sort of splurge, but when it becomes more frequent, 4, 5, 6 times a week, and that's when you start getting in trouble.
I think that we're at this point that I wouldn't feel right if I didn't work out, because I do enjoy going, but it's just being confined to certain things. Like, I would like to have cake every once in a while.
Yes, it's true. My kryptonite is cake, and so are shots. And apparently I was due for a tetanus vaccination, or DTaP.
Is this gonna hurt afterwards?
It's gonna be sore, but the more you exercise, the quicker the soreness goes away. So massage it. Don't feel like you're not going to. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Yeah, we understand. It's great. It's very good.
Put a Band-Aid, okay?
With the shot out of the way, Frank and I did blood work and other tests and picked up some iron pills to address my anemia. Results are expected in another week.
It's all about your future health, because obesity, more and more studies are linking it to cancers, different types of cancer. Before it was only a few, now it's a lot more. And especially here on Guam, it's linked to diabetes, heart disease, and that's something that we have to change, is that cycle of every generation having diabetes, heart disease, where we're not sort of making that conscious effort to really affect our health. So, but I see it's definitely changed from when I started school, trying to get into medical school, till now. I mean, there's a 5K almost every weekend, and know, so it's growing, so it's good.
The best thing about what's going
Yeah.
on now is there is a movement to get healthier. Just getting out there. You don't have to run it. Just do it.
And you're gonna feel a difference with your joints. You know, as you lose that weight, yeah, you're gonna feel less of stiffness, less pain, and likewise as well. I think all that stiffness, that swelling, is partly because of the iron. Yeah, so we gotta make sure we correct that.
And as the doc mentioned, just about every week there's a race, and I've been to quite a few, especially when I have a son who just loves to run.
We are at Chuck E. Cheese's in Tamuni. We're going to be taking part in the 2K. It was one of the goals that I set out to accomplish, whether I walk or run. I'm definitely going to do this with my baby. Right, Brock? Let's do this.
Yeah. Wait. I've done one more.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a long way to go if I want to do a true 2K. Pretty sad, huh? But the most important thing to remember is as long as you try and you start and you finish. And that's what I'm gonna do.
And while I'm making my way to the finish line, my son is crossing it. My son may have finished, but he came back for me.
All the way down?
Well, it wasn't a marathon, but you know, it was a 2K, and I'm glad I did it. It was, like I said earlier, it was the goal for me to just do a 2K, do it with my son, although he's a lot quicker than I am. I did walk. My strategy was to do what Tiara said and suggested, and that was to at least try running 2 poles and then walking 2. I tried to do that, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna walk. So I need to work on that for sure. But this journey has been just amazing, and I'm so thankful that Paradise gave me this opportunity, hooked me up with Tiara to get on the right path in terms of living a healthier lifestyle, and so I'm eternally grateful to Paradise.
I'm proud that Sabrina took this challenge, and she did very well for her first time actually trying to do a 2K, so I'm happy, hopefully more to come, and this is life in Paradise.
And on a side note, my little boy came in first place in his division.